Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to do a video to something I heard Paulie Malignaggi say on the ProBox TV YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go check them out. ProBox TV in association with ProBox Promotions. They're doing some great things over there, giving you guys some great content. Go watch their podcast and definitely go subscribe and give it a listen. But the subject, and by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm wearing my official Canelo Exposed by Bivol t-shirt. You know, go get them. Canelo Exposed. You know, I even got the date on there, so the Canelo fans can never forget the day that Canelo Alvarez, you know, wasn't who they thought he was, you know. But yeah, go check that out in the Teespring store. The link will be in the description down below. But in all seriousness, you know, I'm trolling with this shirt. I like this shirt, but in all seriousness, I was listening to what he was saying about the Canelo Golovkin 3 fight, and he made a lot of good points. And one of the points he made is like, okay, we know Canelo wasn't able to get a decision against Bivol, but Bivol barely won by the hairs of his chinny chin, even though he really didn't. He did on the judges' scorecard, you know what I'm saying? So the question became, can Golovkin get a decision in a third Canelo fight, right? And Paulie's answer to that question is a resounding, hell no, he can't, because the reality of the matter is this. You know, Golovkin is on his way out. Canelo, for good, bad, or indifferent, is still the cash cow of the sport, at bare minimum, at least in North America. So, in the event that Canelo doesn't knock him out, and GGG has another fight where people think he outboxes Canelo, there's no way in hell that Golovkin will get a decision. No way in hell, because Bivol getting a decision is one thing, because he lost in such a Canelo lost in such a convincing manner that there was just no way they could even rob Bivol. But they're not gonna rob Canelo for Golovkin. If it didn't happen when they were in their primes, it's not gonna happen now. Why would it happen now if it didn't happen when they were in their primes? You know, they're gonna need Canelo to get this win in order to ensure that, you know, the gravy train can stay afloat and keep moving and keep him being one of boxing's top earners. Because look, boxing fans are very, very fickle. If Canelo Alvarez was to, I don't know, let's say, lose this fight, okay? Even his core fans would be like, okay, well, Canelo, you know, he was great, but, you know, was he really as great as we thought he was? You know, that would be the kind of line of thought that begins to seep into the minds of the Canelo fan base. Then, mind you, I've already seen it happening here on my channel, all right? And I'm sure it's happening other places too. But, like, it seems like ever since Canelo lost to Bivol that the Dea Benavidez fan base has grown louder. And my theory is that I truly believe a lot of the Canelo fans, the guys that loved Canelo and swore up and down by him as if he were Jesus Christ himself, I feel like a lot of those people have now went over to the Dea Benavidez gravy train. And now, if you say anything that's not extremely pro Benavidez, now the Benavidez mob comes after you. So that's just my perception. So this fight, even though I don't necessarily care for it, you know, per se, and I would rather see Canelo and Golovkin in different fights. You know, this fight does have significance so far as, like, the career of Canelo Alvarez. Golovkin, not so much. Golovkin, this fight is what I've always said it was for him. It was his retirement check. It's the fight that he waited around for forever. It's the fight where this fight is the reason why he didn't want to fight the likes of Andrade or Charlo or a lot of the guys, and he kind of just waited and was biding his time. And then he fought Murata, who was the lesser of the champions per se, and now he's gotten what he wants. And now, you know, look, if he goes in there and he outboxes Canelo but loses a decision, he'll have the comfort of knowing in his heart of hearts that he's better than Canelo and that the boxing politics just weren't on his side, and it was meant for him to ever beat Canelo because of the powers that be. And he could live with that because he's getting a nice big fat paycheck to you know, compensate for that potential loss. But as far as Canelo, he loses to Golovkin, You know, all that talk about years, all that talk that he had a couple fights ago after he knocked out Saunders and before he fought Saunders that he was going to fight 6, 7 more years, all that would seemingly come to a halt, because now it's crazy how narratives change so quickly. First it was Canelo Alvarez has got 6 more, 7 years on the throne left as the best fighter in the world. Now it's well, maybe Canelo has lost his hunger and he's not training as hard, and he's been playing too much golf. He's been at the driving range too much. So, like I said, for this chapter, this back half of Canelo Alvarez's career, this fight is of great importance. And just so long as he doesn't get knocked out and keeps the fight fairly competitive, he should be getting a decision. And I hate to say that because, you know, I'd rather Golovkin win. I can't even say that. I can't even say I'd rather Golovkin win, because Golovkin's kind of pissed me off the way he's kind of become a complacent fighter since the Canelo fights, and just really done literally nothing since the Canelo fight except fight Derevyanchenko. Really good fight, but didn't really show any sort of ambition after that to try to fight any of the other top champions. So, you know, look, I give Golovkin his credit. You know, great fighter. You know, he became unified champion at 41 years old. No small accomplishment. I'll never take that away from him. But, you know, let's call it for what it is. He has grown, become a complacent fighter, like many fighters in boxing. Like a lot of guys in boxing have become complacent. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I agree with Paulie. I'm with Paulie Malignaggi on this one. There is no way in hell Las Vegas judges are gonna give Golovkin a decision, even if he wins like a 116, 112 type of a fight against Canelo Alvarez. No way, no how. There's too much money to be lost with him getting a decision. So unless he's getting a knockout, he best be preparing for another L on his record. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So you guys let me know what you think. Do you believe that Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, do you think he can get a decision against Canelo Alvarez fair and justly in a third fight in Las Vegas? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. So if you're new to this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and you won't be disappointed. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you know, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here. Boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.